The singing. I was walking home down a hill near our house on a balmy afternoon under the blossoms of the pear trees that go flamboyantly mad here every spring with their burgeoning forth, when a young man turned in from a corner singing. No, it was more of a cadence shouting, most of which I couldn't catch, I thought because the young man was black, speaking black. It didn't matter. I could tell he was making his song up, which pleased me. He was nice-looking, husky, dressed in some style of big pants, obviously full of himself, hence his lyrical flowing over. We went along in the same direction, and he noticed me there almost beside him. And big, he shouted, sang, big. And I thought how droll to have my height incorporated in his song. So I smiled, but the face of the young man showed nothing. He looked, in fact, pointedly away, and his song changed. I'm not a nice person, he chanted. I'm not a nice person. No menace was meant, I gathered, no particular threat, but he did want to be certain I knew that if my smile implied I conceived of anything like concord between us, I should forget it. That's all. Nothing else happened. His song became indecipherable to me again. He arrived where he was going, a house where a girl in braids waited for him on the porch. That was all. No one saw, no one heard. All the unasked and unanswered questions were left where they were. It occurred to me to sing back, I'm not a nice person either, but I couldn't come up with a tune. Besides, I wouldn't have meant it, nor he have believed it. Both of us knew just where we were, and the duet we composed, the equation we made, the conventions to which we were condemned. Sometimes it feels, even when no one is there, that someone, something is watching and listening, someone to rectify, redo, remake. This time again, though, no one saw nor heard, no one was there. Well, the inspiration was the event, the walking down the hill, and there was this young man in our neighborhood. I lived at that time in an African-American neighborhood. And we were walking down the hill together, and he was singing this, and I took a note about it when I was alone, and I wanted to write a poem about it, and I struggled for a while trying different attempts, and then the music of it came to me, this sort of sweeping music. I was walking down a hill near my house, and once that music happened, the poem took me, and it didn't take a lot more to write it. It was mostly the waiting for hearing that sound of it.